You ever notice how the most powerful men in Hollywood always got the craziest rumors swirling around them? And somehow, no matter how messy things get, they just keep stacking up empires. But right now, Tyler Perry's standing right at the edge, and that wind is howling. This ain't just some random gossip thread. We're talking lawsuits, receipts, and ex-friends flipping the script. Tyler built his empire telling stories of pain and redemption. He became the loud, wiggering grandma who made folks laugh through trauma. But behind all that Medea makeup, something darker might have been brewing. Instead of healing, we might be looking at control, manipulation, and a twisted truth that's finally bubbling up. Jaguar Wright, the soul singer who never bites her tongue, tried to sound the alarm years ago. She said, Tyler ain't who he pretends to be. She claimed he was lurking at Diddy's wild parties, getting way too cozy with younger men. But back then, folks brushed her off, said she was just bitter. Same story, new day. Until now, enter Derek Dixon, actor from Tyler's own series, The Oval. He just dropped a $260 million lawsuit, and it's not vague. It's naming names, showing messages, and spilling graphic receipts. According to Derek, Tyler promised him a career, teased movie roles, then flipped the switch when he didn't play along. We're talking threats, not the subtle kind. More like, do what I say, or your character disappears. Straight up Godfather energy, but instead of concrete shoes, it's NDAs and career chokeholds. Derek says it all started in 2019 at Tyler's studio. It was professional at first, but then the late-night texts started. Conversations started drifting into personal, then straight-up inappropriate territory. One message allegedly read, "When you hit the GS pot on these bottoms, they go crazy." That's not a joke. That's predatory behavior, and it gets worse. Derek says Tyler physically cornered him, pinned him to a wall, choked him, and made sexual comments on set. In another incident, he claims Tyler showed up uninvited to the guest house and tried to assault him while he was half-dressed. Derek says he escaped by quickly switching topics like his life depended on it. Too dark to be true. Think again, this ain't the first time whispers like this have surfaced. Christian Keys, another actor, once shared a cryptic story about a powerful industry man who tried to get him to spread them cheeks for a role. He didn't name names, but the dots weren't hard to connect. Same setup, promises, touching, emotional, blackmail. Now folks are digging it all back up. Remember that viral photo of Tyler on a yacht with Brian Tanaka, Mariah Carey's ex? People say that was the moment Derek realized he wasn't the only favorite. This ain't Twitter hearsay anymore. This is starting to feel like a pattern. Powerful men using roles and checks to control people. The kind of stuff folks only whisper about at industry afterparties, except now, those whispers are turning into full-blown screams. Tyler Perry wasn't just offering opportunity. Derek claims he was running a secret casting couch operation, dressed up as mentorship, and the control. It was psychological. Derek says Tyler would bounce between being charming and downright threatening, acting like a fairy godfather one moment, then flipping into full predator mode when Derek didn't give in. The punishment came fast. Script changes, lines cut, less screen time. He watched his character fade away, one scene at a time, while Tyler acted like everything was normal, petty. Nah, that's power abuse at its peak. Derek says Tyler even offered him a writing job when the physical advances didn't work, like that would make it all okay. He turned it down. At that point, it wasn't about staying employed, it was about survival. But even after Derek backed off, Tyler allegedly kept hitting him up in the receipts. They're chilling. In one leaked message, Tyler allegedly texted, "No straight man would be cooking for you unless he wanted to fuff you." That ain't just unprofessional. That's manipulative, obsessive, and straight up dangerous. Then there's Christian Keys again, his story, almost a mirror image. Years before this lawsuit, he spoke about a Hollywood power player who got him drunk, offered him a place to crash, then tried to climb into bed with him. Christian says he pushed the guy off, but the man came back again and tried to grope him during a handshake. And the wildest part, Christian says he recorded the conversations. According to him, he's got audio of the man offering cash to strip, even bragging about having young black men on call like it was some twisted Hollywood membership club. Christian claims he walked away because he didn't want that to be his entire reputation. His brother warned him, "Drop those tapes and they'll follow you forever." Jaguar writes she wasn't shocked. She's been calling Tyler out for years, saying he's far from the wholesome, church-going mogul the world sees. She says she saw it firsthand. Tyler at Diddy's infamous freak-off parties, all over boys who barely looked legal, and when she spoke up, Tyler allegedly blackballed her, told cast members on his shows they'd be fired if they even acknowledged her. That's not paranoia, that's calculated damage control. Jaguar claims she watched Black Hollywood fold around Tyler like he was pulling the strings. He built his empire off the church crowd, packed out gospel stages, wrapped himself in morality, and pushed the image of a man of God. But she says it was all a performance. She says Tyler funneled money only to pastors like Bishop T.D. Jakes, who, by the way, has his own mountain of shady allegations. It wasn't charity, it was hush money. Connections for silence. And now that whole web's unraveling. The actors are talking, the proof is showing, and Tyler missing in action. Christian Keys didn't just disappear after speaking up. Sure, the internet dragged him, called him thirsty, but he never took back a word. He didn't deny it, he just went quiet, and that silence, it said everything, because when you've got receipts, the kind that could end careers and still choose not to speak, that's not weakness, that's fear. That's someone who knows what these men can do when no one's watching. Christian even admitted it. His brother told him, once you expose this kind of truth, it never leaves you. Directors, producers, the entire industry, they'll label you forever. So he stepped back, but he never folded. He held on to the messages, the audio, the leverage, just in case. Jaguar. She doubled down. She accused Tyler of hiding behind religion, calling out how he started off packing out black churches, using God's name to move tickets. But she says that wasn't faith, that was strategy. It was about power, clout, domination. Jaguar claims Tyler used the black church as a launchpad, and once he got what he wanted, he bounced. Despite raking in millions from that crowd, she says he barely gave back. The only standout donation, Bishop T.D. Jakes, again, the same one with whispers all around him. According to her, both Tyler and T.D. were regulars at those private Star Island events right there with Diddy and the so-called industry elite. And it wasn't about wild parties. It was about control. Jaguar claims Tyler blacklisted folks, told insiders not to deal with her, and slowly built a monopoly over black Hollywood. He didn't just create a studio, he created a system. One where if you were black and trying to make it in film or TV, you had to go through him. No shortcuts. No workarounds. She even mentioned certain names, actors who, in her words, weren't the same after working with Tyler. People like Lamon Rucker and others. She didn't spill the full story. She asked Christian to speak what she couldn't. To confirm what everyone's whispered for years but never had the courage to say out loud. And now, social media's lit up. People are connecting dots, comparing Tyler, saying the same thing in different words. Tyler Perry, the man celebrated for lifting up the black community, may have used that very platform to exploit it. One comment summed it up: Christian Keys could have had $260 million, or 0 cents if he stood on business. Another wrote, not surprised at all. Folks been talking about Tyler for years. Finally, someone had the guts to bring him to court. Whether or not Derek wins in a courtroom doesn't matter. The internet already passed judgment. People are rewatching interviews, looking at casting decisions sideways. Old clips feel less like gossip now and more like confessions hidden in plain sight. And Tyler, still quiet, no press release, no rebuttal. Just gone. Jaguar said it best, give it a few days. He can't stay silent forever. Whatever comes next, just know this ain't the end. Because when Hollywood's kings finally get unmasked, what's underneath never matches the fairy tale.